I developed this lesson when the elders of West Huntsville in Alabama called me. They said, hey, we got an idea, and we were told you might be a guy to talk to about it. I've never really done anything like this. Okay, so we want to do a lesson on technology and geared towards teenagers. Okay, I can probably work something up like that. And so he said, we want to gear it towards cell phones. All right, definitely do that. There goes my phone. Me and technology don't get along. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good. That's a 700. Song. Anywho, so I started doing a whole lot of research on cell phones as it equates to teenagers. At that time, I was just starting at the resource officer at high school, which has about, this year it has about 2,300 kids in it. So I had a whole lot of experience dealing with teenagers and cell phones. So we started doing the research on it, what the effects are, what they're going through, what kind of challenges are coming at them. And right about that time, I started questioning why I had kids. And remember when I was growing up, I feel really old saying that. I'm not that old, but we didn't have cell phones. And if you did, you were rich. I mean, to show you my age, when I was growing up, young man on TV named Zach Morris, when he would go to his locker and get his cell phone, that bad boy was this big. I remember that, you pull it out, and it wasn't a flip phone, that's what they saw, that rich. And I didn't grow up with a bag phone. You don't know what a bag phone is. It was like a strap, and there was a big old bag, and there was a phone inside of it. It was huge. But we didn't really have these kind of issues. And what we found out is that, as technology is going and going and going, us old folks are just kind of burying our head with saying, well, I just can't understand that. And we don't want to understand it, which ends up leaving teenagers to their own devices, and that works out well. So we started doing the research on this stuff, and the stuff that's coming out, the stuff that's out there, will just blow your mind. Now that being said, a lot of stuff I'm going to talk about today is X-rated. I'm going to try to my best to put it in a PG manner. There's a lot of topics when you start talking about teens and cell phones that really make you uncomfortable. It's those issues you're going to start squirming in your seats type of topics. I'm going to try my best to make you as not uncomfortable as I humanly can. But some of this stuff, I'm going to lay it out there for you. And this is not something you can just pretend does not exist. I promise you it's out there. So we're going to talk about teenagers. We're going to talk about that S word, the SEX word. We're going to talk about the porn industry. If you don't know anything about the porn industry, they make $3,000 a second. And they did not make that by being stupid. They are very, very intelligent. They are very, very advanced. They're very well equipped. They make a whole lot of money. And they are going to fight tooth and nail to keep it. But that whole industry has completely revolved. We're going to talk about teens and suicide. That's a very uncomfortable topic. I can get that. But you got to talk about it. And you can't pretend it doesn't exist. Speaking of talking about it, that's the big problem with cell phones. Nobody's talking it. It's all on cell phones. So here's how I'm going to run through this seminar, if you will. First part, the first hour we're going to take, I'm going to tell you about some of the dangers in cell phones. Some of the apps that are out there, some of the horror stories, some of my experiences, some things I've dealt with my experience with teenagers. The second part, we're going to talk about what's the real problem. Not like what the dangers are. I want to get down to the nitty gritty. What is the root of the problem? I don't want to shoot this with a shotgun. I want to shoot with a rifle. What's the problem? What are the big issues with that? And the third one, if it will surprise you, I really don't have a lesson for the third one. But we're going to talk. And it's just you and me as the church what can we do? I don't want to tell you what to do. I want us as a group, we're going to come up with ideas. I've got some things we're going to kind of guide you in that direction of what we're going to do. Some ideas that I came up with. I want to hear what you got to say. What are we as a church going to do to combat the plague that is on society right now? Now, I'm not anti-cell phone. I'm not anti-social media. So when I say all this stuff to you, don't think I'm saying don't ever give your kids a cell phone, throw your cell phone out the window. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying, throw the baby out the bathwater. We're gonna take the chicken, we're gonna eat the meat, throw out the bones. I think that's kind of what a cell phone is. There's some great things you can do with a cell phone. There's some horrible things you can do with a cell phone. So what I did when I first made this, I said, I want some horror stories to kind of get your attention. Some things that have happened with cell phones, or social media, et cetera, et cetera. And so what has happened in the United States or around the world that are leading with cell phones? All of the things I'm about to tell you happened within the last 2 years. So these are just some headlines that I found that happened with cell phones. So in 2017, this is the headline on Fox News. Teen allegedly used revenge porn to force women into having sex with his friends. And you read that and you go, what is revenge porn? Here's what that is. Revenge porn is one person videotaping or recording a sexual act with another person and using that video to blackmail. That makes sense? So this is a teenager who does this. Not like an adult, not a career criminal. This is a teenager having sex with somebody, recording it, and then forcing them, saying, if you don't have sex with my friends, I'm going to unleash this video. Teen testifies to sexting in Georgia hot car death case. You might remember this is down in Brunswick, Georgia, an hour away from here. The man actually happened I think it was in Atlanta. The man left his baby in the car, and the baby died. What they did is the defense wants to make their client, the guy who left the baby in the car, they want to make him look like a good guy, right? And the prosecution does the exact opposite. That's how court cases work. It is a big game of charades. You want to paint the best picture or the worst picture, depending on what side of the bench you're sitting on. So this has absolutely nothing to do with his case, right? His case is based off of he left his baby in the backseat of the car. But what they found when they did a forensic download of his phone is that he was sexting a teenager in another state. That has nothing to do with the case. When we go back to what the whole purpose of the court case is, the defense was plastering him as he's a great married man, very honorable, upstanding citizen, he forgot his kid. And the prosecution goes, he's not so upstanding. Girl 15 commits suicide after friend shares nude Snapchat video taken without permission. Well, we're going to talk about some of the apps that are out there, talking about like deep dive deep into Snapchat. Essentially what they did is they took a video on Snapchat, posted it of her being naked, and the cyberbullying that came from that leads her to commit suicide, 15 years old. Cyberbullying pushes the Texas teen to commit suicide, the family says. No one listened. The teen dies by suicide after months of cyberbullying. Violent assault live streamed on Facebook in Chicago. Y'all remember that one? That one made big on national news. Essentially what happened here, if you're not familiar, a couple of guys, a young lady kidnapped a mentally handicapped man, hold him hostage and beat him senseless, and they live stream it on Facebook. So if you're not familiar with live streaming on Facebook, it is literally unfiltered. You can do whatever you want. It is live. This is like live TV. There's no filtering process. There's no 15-second delay for somebody on Facebook over on the West Coast to filter it, make sure everything's kosher. It is out there. Sex offender arrested on Instagram for having an Instagram account. That was in New York. Teen suspended for sexting at Southgate Anderson High School. What these teenagers were doing is they were taking nude photos of themselves in the bathroom at the high school and sending it out to their friends. Suspected sexual predator found 13-year-old girl via kick messaging app. Man arrested on aggravated cyber shopping calls himself Mr. Pervert. Listen to what this guy does. There were 15 separate victims that came forward. Although we believe that 15 victims is a lot, we also believe there are more out there, and we're going to encourage them to contact the sheriff's office. That was the deputy chief. According to investigators, Best would use social media to prey on his victims. He would begin sending harassing text messages and phone calls to several women by pulling their photos off social media and continue to harass them both day and night, the primary investigator said. Investigators also say Best uploaded those photos to sexual websites. He even targeted adults and even children. It ranged from people's mothers to grandmothers in their 60s to a 12-year-old. What's even more disturbing in the sheriff's office in Campbell County is that he referred to himself as Mr. Berger. What he was saying and how he was doing it anonymously certainly caused a threat to the people by what he was saying. Deputies arrested Best at a job. He now faces 75 years in prison. So, what he would do, how many of y'all, you don't have to answer, how many of y'all get that prompt on Facebook that says, add your phone number to your account to make it more secure? They send it to me all the time. I've never put my cell phone number out there, mainly because I'm a cop and I want to keep my phone number. But this is what this guy was doing. He would go onto their accounts that were wide open for the world to see. He'd click on their phone number, you'd take their photos, he'd put them on pornographic websites, and then he would start calling them and harassing them and doing all kinds of crazy stuff with it. Taking a side, a little different way, according to CNN, half of teens think they're addicted to their cell phones. This one was probably the scariest one when I think about teenagers and what they post on their profiles. Beware your Facebook photo may be used on a porn site. This one gets me a little freaked out. So this is what is often referred to as clickbait. When I explain that to a teenager, there are a million teenagers who love to put pictures of themselves with non-model clothes on their Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. And again, what's perfectly harmless, but I'm looking good. And I want everybody to acknowledge I'm looking good. All you have to do to take that picture is right-click Save As, right? And that photo is now mine. How would you know if somebody took your scantily clad picture and put it on a porn site? There's no way you would know that unless you happen to go to that site. Like I said, they make $3,000 a second. Like they are not dumb. Why would I pay for a model when I can just steal it? They do that. Think about what you're posting on your Facebook. And here's the other part of that is when we post pictures of our kids, not just like our teenagers, but our the tweens, the 10, 11-year-olds, even the little ones. And, y'all know, like, child porn is a huge thing. Here's the crazy thing about the porn industry. It's illegal for anyone to take part in the porn industry if they're not 18. I mean, not everybody knows that. Some states it's 21. It's illegal for anybody under 18, 21 to participate in porn. It is not necessarily illegal for someone who is over 18 or 21, whatever state you're in, to pretend like they're not. See where I'm going with that? So they can be 18, 19, but if they look and maybe act like they're 15, 14, 13, generally that's perfectly legal, because the actor itself is not of age, or is over the legal age. So they will take a picture of your kid off your Facebook page, put it on as clickbait for their page, and now they've got you. Or they've got, not necessarily you, but maybe somebody else. And then we wonder why we see posters popping up in Oregon that say, love is love. They are not called pedophiles anymore. They're minor attracted persons. That is coming our way. And you can trace it right back to the porn industry. They are popping on the curtails of the LGBT movement saying love is love. The big argument was, why are we being discriminated against because we love someone of the same gender? And they won. The Supreme Court said, you're right, we can't discriminate based off of sex. Pedophiles are running right behind that and saying you cannot discriminate based off of age. And I'm scared to say it, they're probably going to win. Everybody going ew at the current moment. Everybody 10, 15 years ago was going ew when the LGBT movement was going on. Now everybody's like, oh, love is love. Don't you discriminate against somebody because they love the same gender. You just wait. We called it, everybody was saying it in the pulpits when it was coming up. That movement is coming our way. And it's scary to think that they're going to win. Some of the things that I'm dealing with that we're going to kind of run through. This is all like all over different with news sites. Literally just a quick Google search, just teens and suicide with cell phones. That's all I had to do. I had 5 million responses on. So we're going to run through some of the apps. Most of them you're generally going to know. Like the big one, Facebook. And it started in the early 2000s. Zuckerberg and a bunch of his friends were developing this app, and it was mainly for college students. You had to have a college email address to get onto this thing. And then they ended up, fast forward, they opened it up for everybody. You had to have a college email address. They went public with it, made billions of dollars. Everybody's like, yay. I was like, it's really cool for me. You can connect all these friends. You can talk to them in years. I can talk to my family in England. I can talk to all my friends on the West Coast. I was like, awesome. But a lot of problems came along with Facebook. Number one, the keyboard warrior. You know what I'm talking about. There used to be, before social media, there was a general deterrent if I had a disagreement with somebody and I wanted to go say it to their face, right? I could go say it to all my friends, but if I want him to know it, I had to go tell him. There was generally a deterrent. They had 5 fingers and a wrist. You didn't just walk up to somebody and tell them what you thought, because you're probably going to get your eyeball knocked out. The social media kind of eliminated that. Now with anonymity, you can just kind of say whatever you want to. I can tell Lance I think he's horrible at football. And he won't even know it's me. Yeah? Not that I think that's horrible football. You didn't know Lance. I saw the football game last night. You think about Facebook, how many friends you got? I have a lot of friends on Facebook. I am so popular. You see like teams with, have like 3,000 friends on Facebook. Okay. Do you know all of them? No. You probably do not know all of them. It's a popularity contest. It's like internet high school, right? It creates that false sense of reality that you have. And what's that Brad Paisley song? I'm so much cooler online. And that song is so true. You get online, you got all these friends, and you start adapting like, yeah, that is me. And that's really not you. That persona you put online is not who you are. You got like revealing pictures. Facebook says they do not allow porn on Facebook. They really can't stop it. They kind of open Pandora's box. Somebody opens up a site that links them to some big porn website. As long as there's no actual porn on there, it's fine. It meets all the guidelines for Facebook. Majority of your social media platforms out there are very, very liberal leaning. They're all about love, don't suppress anybody's feelings, all that good stuff. The majority of them all lean that way. And conversely, they're also very anti-Christian. So when my friend Brad Harris came here a few years ago from when he was doing the creation seminar, he put up the picture of the unattractive person that was found in Oregon. Facebook took it down. They said that was hate speech. Did that creep you out a little bit? Facebook took down a thing that said pedophilia is wrong. That's where they're going. So do you think Facebook's like the most upstanding people? They have moral thumbs that can't get them out of that parking lot? You're wrong. Believe it or not, there are drug dealers on Facebook. Big surprise. We have several fake Facebook accounts at our police department, and we go looking for drug dealers in Richmond Hill. We find them. They set up shop on Facebook. We're like, hey, call this number if you want weed. So we call the number and we get our weed and we arrest the drug dealer. It is that easy for us. And it's really not that difficult. And if it's that easy for us, if we are like government box box, how easy is it for somebody who's a very, very tech-savvy teenager to do that? It is not difficult at all. Instagram, which was bought out by Facebook in 2012, pretty much the same thing. You post pictures, post videos, live stream, the whole 9 yards. Facebook generally has a limit on how many friends you can have. I think it's 5,000, and then after 5,000, you have to open up a separate type of page. Instagram, not so much. You can have as many followers as you want. You amass a large following, go live streaming, send them private messages. Instagram is slightly different from Facebook, even though Facebook owns them. Porn is readily available on Instagram. All you have to do is use the hashtag. And you can search the hashtag for us old people as the pound symbol. It's not called the pound symbol anymore, it's the hashtag. You type in hashtag whatever and hit the search button and all that will pop up. Any video or picture that is tagged by that hashtag will pop up. And it'll long stream up. So if you go hashtag porn, search, it will pop up. It'll be all up. Instagram does try to delete any sexually explicit material, but remember, our industry makes $3,000 a second. They got nothing better to do than pay people to create a whole bunch of accounts and just post pictures. As long as it gets them to their site, they're making money. It's a hot spot for sexual predators. So we like to post everything in the world on Instagram. So sexual predators are there. They're generally not allowed to have accounts, but how are you going to know? And how do them, their parole officers, how would they know? How would they know that they don't have an Instagram account? They're really easy to hide. You're back to the what you're posting on there that can be stolen for other illicit sites, and there's drug dealers out there. I've had several that message me. I'm not like I hide that I'm a cop on my Instagram account. Sexting is very, very easy with Instagram. It's not like the preferred method, but it is very easy when you send a message. Videos and the pictures aren't screened before they get posted. They're out there. It's always got to report it before Instagram goes and looks at it. Remember, there's 300 million users on Instagram. They don't have 300 million employees to screen these accounts. It's also a hotspot for cyberbullying. You can tag somebody in pictures and put a whole bunch of mean hashtags. It's like, I'm gonna pick on Lance again. Let's say I want to make fun of Lance. I go, I'll take a picture of Lance and I'll put him on Instagram. I go, look at this ugly kid at Lance_Miracle, whatever his name is. It tags him in it, and then I can be hashtag worst football player in America. He's going to get tagged in it until he removes himself, but it's also public and everybody can see that I can make fun of Lance. Twitter. This is the big one now. Everybody's kind of gone over to Twitter, also has 300 million users. Essentially what Twitter is, if you don't know, you can make a short little phrase or a sentence or whatever. You can post a picture, post a video. All that is not owned by Facebook. It's a completely separate entity. So their rules that they play by are a little bit different. And you still have the cyberbullying that goes on. You still have the fake accounts, the sexual predators. Here's where they get a little bit different. Twitter allows sexually explicit material. Twitter allows graphic or sexually explicit material on their site. What they do is they go, if you don't want to see it, or if it is graphic in nature, what they'll do is they'll put a little cover over it with an eyeball with a slash through it that says graphic material. And if you want to see the video or the picture, click uncover. You click uncover, you get to see whatever it is. So if a huge porn industry company wants to make a Twitter account, which they all have, again, there's millions of users, they can post their videos on there. And all Twitter's going to do to combat that is just put a cover over it. They go, uncover if you want to see it. So you get somebody who goes on there, porn, just start clicking. Uncover videos. There it is. The app I hate the most is Snapchat. Good God, I hate Snapchat. This is like the bane of my existence out of high school. Snapchat is the newest, it's probably the most favorite app for teenagers out there. Here's how Snapchat works. I can take a picture and I'll send it to, what's that, Lance? Lance is my buddy. I can take a picture, write a cute little caption across it, and I send it to Lance. Lance can view it once. And after he views it once, he can hold on the picture again, he can view it twice. After that, it's gone. That's generally the synopsis of how it works, right? Or I can post it on my story, which is like a timeline for a day. After a day, it goes away. This made sexting very popular. So if you want to send a picture or a video to your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or whoever, all you have to do, you can use Snapchat. You take the videos, you send it to them, they get to view it twice, and it's gone. Brilliant. And so they were like, they branded this as the pictures go away permanently. Now, y'all believe that's true? Snapchat got sued in 2014 by the FTC. They said, that's not exactly accurate. Because when you do a forensic download of somebody's phone, or it gets a little bit easier, if you just dig deep into your hard drive because you're tech savvy, you can find all videos and all pictures. They are still on that phone. They're all there. Actually became a huge issue at our hospital. I'll have the sexting talk once a week, at least once a week with our teenagers there. I had a kid with me and said, I sent out these pictures to my boyfriend, and I sent them on Snapchat, I thought they went away. Next thing I know, half the school's gone. What can you do about that? Nothing. If it's out there, it's out there. I literally don't have the time or the resources to go and clean that mess up. I couldn't if I wanted to. If I had the entire Apple tech gurus, we couldn't clean that mess up. And that happens everything. It is wild. So like I said, FTC sued in 2014. Here we are 4 years later, and people still think that Snapchat videos and all that stuff go away. They're there. They stay on your phone forever. Snapchat also updated last year, maybe a little bit longer than that, ended up putting on the GPS locator on your phone. So when you pull up your map on your Snapchat, you don't see where all your friends are. It shows them a little picture of exactly where they are. But you have a whole lot of followers. So you got a clue who's following you, literally. You can turn that off by turning on ghost mode, and that will take that part of it off. So if you're not checking on that, you probably should. The rest of these apps, it generally depends on where you are, what age group you're in. And I was up in West Huntsville, and I said, I was talking to them, I said, do you guys still use Kik? And the girl said, that's middle school stuff. So these are the most trending apps. And you might never hear of these, or you might have used them in middle school, elementary school, whatever they are, and you can take it for what it's worth. But these are still the most trending apps out there. I can't go through all the apps that are out there that are dangerous, because Android, their Play Store has about 4 million, Apple has about 2. I literally do not have enough time to go through all this. So the next one is called Kik, K-I-K. Kik is basically an internet-based messaging app. You can send messages, pictures, all that good stuff. But it's not tied to a phone number. It's all done through like Wi-Fi or through your data. Scary thing, Kik will not assist law enforcement. Ever. Like, they don't keep any of that information. This is a super shady app. They don't keep any information. We send them a subpoena, they send us, we don't care. We don't keep any of that. They do that for anonymity of their users. They don't keep historical data, text messages, pictures, videos, sent and received, and they're shortly deleted after they are sent or received. So unless you get somebody who's really, really tech savvy, all that stuff's gone. So they'll give us very limited information on search warrant. Maybe an IP address, maybe. So if you run into issues with Kik, the police are probably not going to help you. Where is this? Sorry, I started real quick. There we go. You're allowed to misrepresent your age, sex, location, etc. Allowing sexual exploitation of a great concern. It allows preteens to send messages to other users without their parents knowing it, and they're able to text another user merely by typing in the username. Here's where this got scary. A kid literally right across the street a couple of years ago came to me and said, hey, I was sitting in bed last night and I got a message from a guy claiming to they claimed to be my neighbor. She said, hey, I think you're my neighbor. I just want to let you know you're really cute. This kid was a little bit on the awkward side, kind of socially awkward. So he was kind of like, they told me I was cute before. So I started talking to her. It's my neighbor. My neighbor right across the street. She's really cute. So I think it's her. I was going to talk to her. Okay, no, that's really great. So the conversation started, goes on about 30 to 45 minutes, and it goes south. And she said, the person on the other end said, hey, what do you think about maybe sending me a couple pictures of yourself, with like no clothes on? He does it. Sends pictures from here down. Sends them out to him. And he comes to me and goes, I started thinking about it. I'm like, I don't really know if that was her. What can we do about that?